got a perfect signal, and I lost the connection with the platform. That's weird. That's very weird because the signal is strong and clear for me. So yes, I know. I realized. So I had to restart the tour because for a reason that I can't explain, there was no more signal. But I had the signal. I've got I'm in 5G, and I have got all my signal, and but the connection with the apps was not working, so I have to restart it. Anyway, I'm back, so let's start again. So I was speaking about the church, which is here, and I said that I wanted to show you that church, which is absolutely fantastic, and that church has been painted very often, by some painter. For instance, you see, this painting is from Claude Monet. Well, you know Claude Monet, no? One of the Impressionist painter, and you see he painted this church that we are. This is the, how can you say, the bell tower, which is right over there. You see that the bell tower. Yes, it's all. The bell tower is completely protected by slates. So you see that the painting of Monet, and that the painting of Eugène Boudin. Eugène Boudin, this is this painter. He's a native painter from Honfleur, and he created the school of Honfleur for the Impressionists. And that church is absolutely amazing. And I just let me show you the front entrance of the church, and you will see how beautiful it is. And there's a tour over there. There's a guy, a colleague of me in the street. There's people in the street. I'm just going to try to pass in front of it to be able to just to show you the church inside. Here it is. And the ceiling, you see, it's like a boat, a reverse boat. I don't speak loudly, of course, because this is the church. And I want to show you Our Lady of the Grass, which was today in procession in the street of Honfleur. This is this statue over there, which is taken every year, the 15th of August, all around the street for a religious parade. And we see that lady is protecting the sailors. And you see that's why you have got all the sailing boats which are here. There's a model of the boat from Honfleur, which were protected by this lady. It's an amazing church, no? Oh, so Honfleur has been very important at the time of the 100 Years' War, and it was a strong place, and it was having a lot of, how can I say, trading, and because it's a harbor, so the boats were coming in Honfleur, and all the goods and food which were produced in Normandy were living to the other city by Honfleur. And now I propose we walk by the harbor, and we are going to discover this amazing little, well, not that little, but that amazing city of Honfleur, which is so well um, preserved. And all the houses you see are in Honfleur are in between the 14th and the 18th centuries. I mean, the historical house. Yes, in all the city, where, in Sanka, you know, my city in Brittany too, if you've been with me in my tour of Sanka, oh look, there is one of the boats which is living. Look, there is a fish boat which is living over there. I don't know about the Beauty and the Beast. And so in all the village where you have got um, sailors, there is a church which is dedicated to the sailors, and they always have got all the name. I mean the boat with all the boats from the cities they were living. So this was the place where the officer of the king was living, and that was part of the my gimbal. That was part of the inside walls. So before you see, Honfleur was protecting from here by a city wall, which was protecting the inside harbor. And we're going to walk by that, by the old harbor, which was protecting from the inside. And I'm going to introduce to you from all our Canadian friends on board. I'm going to show you the statue which has been put here for Champlain. Champlain, it is this man, and this man have founded in 1608, he has founded the city of Quebec. So you see, he explored Acadie and Canada from 1603 to 1607, and in 1608 he created the city of Quebec, the founder of Quebec. Yes, absolutely, my dear Julie. So that's called the lieutenant, because the person who was living here was the lieutenant of the king, and lieutenant at that time wasn't a small grade; it was a very important grade. It means you were representing the king in the city. So on that side, you have got uh, the fisherman harbor, by where the fish boats are going to leave and to go to by night, and they are going to fish. So that's where you have got the modern harbor. Here you've got a place, a bridge, which is an opening bridge. So like that, when that bridge is open, you can't cross by there. And the boats which are inside the city, the inner harbor, which is from here, are open to be able to bring the boat inside. It's Acadian National Day today, so happy Acadian National Day. And we are very lucky because it was a great day, it was a bit cloudy, and now it's sunny, and we have got the sun which is going to set on the harbor of Honfleur, and I think it's absolutely lovely uh, sight you've got from here. And you see people are sitting here, standing here, looking at the harbor of Honfleur, and this is one of the most beautiful view I think you can have from Honfleur, with the fisherman boat and the old inner harbor. Here there is some ducks too. So Honfleur is something like 15,000. Yes, yes, absolutely. Honfleur is only, but in now you're going to see. We're going to pass by all the restaurants, and you're going to see how many people are there tonight. And all these people are not especially from Honfleur, but they are visiting. But not only Parisian, but many, many, many Parisian. But all tourists from all over France. are coming to Honfleur because we know this is one of the most beautiful cities in Normandy and such a charming harbor. And you see, all these houses are dating in between 1400 to 1800, 14th century, 19th centuries. And you also have here, of course, we can't think about Honfleur without thinking about the Impressionists. Because the Impressionists, the school of Honfleur, the Impressionists of Honfleur came in that city because, of course, and came to Normandy because of the light. The light here is absolutely incredible. Depends of the time of the day you are here, but you have got an absolutely incredible lights. And of course, for the Impressionist painters, that was just a super spot to make some pictures. The problem with these restaurants is that the seagulls overhead or poo on your head. Don't ask me how I know that. You will have the plateau de fruits de mer, haha, connoisseur. You see, all these are restaurants, and as you can see, it's still very crowded. And lots of people are going to eat before leaving Honfleur and come back to Paris or come back to some other cities. And by the restaurant, in the middle of the restaurant, of course, in Honfleur, you have got many art galleries. As I say, due to the fact that in Honfleur, you always have got an history of art. Oh yes, because if you are not careful, the seagulls are going to be like monkeys, and they're going to come to your plates and take everything. There is a, I don't know if the trains finish in Honfleur, to be honest. They go to Deauville, Trouville. I don't know if it stop in Honfleur or if you have to take a bus after that. So from Paris, it's 2 hours, 2 hours and a half. No, it depends because as it's very close from Paris, if I can say, it's one of the seaside and ocean close by Paris. That the A13, which is the motorway which is linking Honfleur to Paris, also linking Rouen, also linking Deauville. So this is the motorway of Normandy. Every Sunday evening, it's so crowded. If you come during a weekday, I should say you can reach Honfleur in 1 hour and 45 minutes. But sometimes it can take you 3 hours. It can be the case for me tonight because today the 15th of August, which is it's a holiday in France. It's a day off because this is the anniversary of Mary, the Virgin, going from earth to the heaven, the Assumption. So it's a day off, a national day off for the, and it's a very important Roman Catholic feast. So due to that, lots of people are still here, even though they may work tomorrow. And so you see here, it's covered by restaurants, and all the people, of course, who want to eat by the harbor. Smelling good. I'm getting hungry. That's very tempting for me because it's nearly 7:30, and so it's dinner time for me. And gosh, maybe I'm going to be like a seagull, and I'm going to jump on somebody's plate, take something, and then run away. I don't know if I can do that. My favorite dish, oh, I love the snails. I love the foie gras. Um, I love the galette from Brittany. Well, there's so many that I like. I love the duck. Anyway, everything about duck and fish, and I like the crabs. But there's many things. You can make me happy with many things. Ah, I go slowly so like that if you want to take pictures, you have time to take pictures. You see, that's where we were a couple of minutes ago. We're at the opposite side of the harbor. You see, we were over there, right over there. I zoom on it. You see, you could take the pictures from that side, and now we see the lieutenants the other side. Use the frog legs, Japan to the rest of the frog's body. You threw it away, Diane. You don't eat the rest of the body. You just eat the legs. Seagulls are definitely spoiled there. Where I live, McDonald's is the best you get. You have to try, you know. It has no test. I mean, the test is given by the. So this street is named the Street of the Republic. And before, you know, that was the main street to enter and leave Honfleur. So by that street, which is, so now it's named the Street of the Republic. So you were entering Honfleur and you were, you see, directly arriving to the harbor. Yes, tastes like chicken, and then you have it with the same, you put the same sauce that you use for the snail. So it's a garlic one. So in fact, the full taste of the frog legs is given by the garlic sauce, but not by the frog legs themselves. So now we go the other side of the harbor, and we're going to pass by some of the old streets and also by the place where the Duke or the local rulers were living when he was in Honfleur. You enjoy. It's beautiful, no? It is very crowded, absolutely. For that time, it is really crowded. Look, all the terraces are taken. Everybody's there. And here they are the boat not for the fisherman, but for the people who have got. Oh, that looks like my boat. Well, you see, that's a big boat, and that's my boat. Small one, but sailing, not engine. It is not my boat. I just say it looked like. So now we're going to pass to this very old part of Honfleur. Here there was another old chapel, which is now there's a museum. And of course, you've got all the architectures of this timber house from Normandy. They are so um, famous in Normandy. All this house with the timber wood like that. I will be a paddle, okay. That's so typical from here in Normandy. And that's interesting here because you've got all the style. You see, here you've got a house which is a stone house. Well, it's not limestone like in Paris, but it looks stone house. You see with the roof it's slate and the windows are wood. Then you have got another house which is completely slate, and then you have got another house which is halfly bricks and stone. And the top is before it was dried earth and with the wood beams. And the house next to, you see, it's a brick and stone house. So you see, you've got all type of houses in this part of the harbor. And look the bridges. Look the bridge. Look what I told you. Look the bridge. You see? You see the bridge is getting up. You see the bridge is lifting up. So you see like that. It left. Now you see the bridge is up. So like that, the boats are going to be able to go in or go out from the inner harbor. I hope it will lift down because I want to go back the other side. So, please. Don't leave it open too long. So now we go to where you can see what we call the grenier à sel. Grenier à sel, it's like a warehouse where we're stocking the salt. And you see, as I said, for the art galleries, you've got a lot of art galleries, of course, which are a tribute to all the impressionist painters that we had in Honfleur. And lots of painters are painting in that tradition of impressionism. So now the old church, the old chapel, is a museum of the Navy. Yes, people live above. You see, there is house. This is house, so people are living above the shop. Ground floor is shop, and from first floor is houses. So let me show you now a very small street, and I think you are going to be able to take many postcards because it's absolutely gorgeous. Look from here. Look how beautiful it is. And here there is nobody. No, I'm driving back to Paris after. Would be would be called wattle and daub. What is wattle and daub? You mean the type of house? I don't know that word in English, Christine. Oh yes, but I'm not sure it's going to be better. But I can go vertical if you want. Now I can't read you anymore because I'm vertical, and you are upside down for me. The half timber house style of building. Okay, so you can call it like that. What I said, Jennifer, you have to warm up your finger to be sure not to get any risk of cramps or breaking a muscle of your finger if you take too many postcards. But look how it's beautiful. So that was the jail of that was the jail before. So you see the name of the street is the street of the jail. If you look here, it said street of the jail. And where was the jail? The jail was here. You see, that was the sheriff house. You see, there is some bars on the windows. That was where the jail was located in Honfleur. Yes, I will show the sign again. Oh, that's from the 14. And you see the house, very typical. So so some house have got renovation. So you see, if you look up here, you will see they put new windows, even they are wood, and you sit down, you've got the old one, the authentic one. Yes, absolutely, Alison. York is an absolutely fantastic city. I've been there, and I really think you've got a amazing, beautiful city in York. And now we go rue des Petites Boucheries, street of the small butchery. Hola, my gimbal just got crazy. Let me fix it. Okay. So you are vertical. So like that, if you ask me to be vertical, you are vertical. And then I'll go back landscape. Hop là. can just see the horse and cart and mud streets. Yeah, because of course with the cobblestone, and you see the stones are curved in the middle. So you see that the way um, in the past we were using for the channel. So you see the, the water, the street is a little bit hilly, so like that the water was going down by that channel, and that was going to the, you see, going down, 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 and you see the channel is carrying on, and then the channel was going directly to the river in the harbor is over there. So it was like that, where non-Catholic were butchered. No, butchered, they could be Catholic. There is no question of religion for the butcher. It's very calm. You see here, it's so different from where we started with all the people. And you see that the old private mansion, so the little castle where the duke, the local rulers, was living. So that the house of the local rulers in the 1400. And its name, Square of Roncheville. Do they use these streets for filming? I'm sure they do. I don't know all the movies they have done here, but I'm sure they do. And look at that bench. Well, this is modern, but look at that bench. It's quite funny, no? You see? This is modern art, but still funny. Like you sit on, like if somebody is going to give, I feel like that one give me a little kiss because it has got such a big lips that I think could give me a little kiss. I don't know if it can. Let me see. If I sit next to it, mm-mm-mm. Can I get a kiss? Can you give me a kiss? Can I get a kiss? Mm-mm. Thank you very much. That was a nice kiss. Such a big mouth. Deserve a big kiss, no? Look, such a big mouth. Wow. Stop being stupid, Patrick, and do your job of guide. Oh no, 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 because I don't know, maybe she's engaged and I don't want to be rude to her husband, so I don't want to. I just put a little in a bise, not a baiser. You see, again, art galleries. So that's what I say. When you come to Honfleur, you come to see the beauty of the city. You come to have a nice dinner, a nice lunch, but you also come to look at of the painting because they have got some many painters in Honfleur, which is giving this because even the impressionist painters are not there anymore. The beauty of the light in Normandy, and especially in the Cotentin and in Normandy, hasn't moved. So we still have got the same sun and the same incredible lights in Normandy. Qu'est-ce que c'est cette barbe avec les fleurs? It's not a bougainvillier? No. Is it a bougainvillier? I'm not sure. Maybe bougainvillier. Oh gosh, a big bees. Boo, 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 boo. I, would, I don't know. Maybe bougainvillier. Hibiscus, you think? Ah, I'm not sure. Hibiscus family. Okay. Look at that light. Look at that light. Don't you think it looks like a painting? For me, it looks like a painting. Ah, Julie du Canada à Honfleur. Tu vois, tu as bien fait de revenir. Really, I think it's like a painting. Look these colors. Very special color, no? Look that sky. You don't have that. You don't have in many places such a color like that, do you? Yes, light, absolutely. That's a good word, Graziella. Light is so soft. Gosh, my gimbal is really. After the tour in Deauville, I think my gimbal wants to get. Maybe she wants to get an ice cream or a little drink or. Whew, pastry, yes, maybe pastry. Oh, look, because she see the people which are eating ice cream over there, so she said, "And why? Don't, oh, look, that gimbal. That's what's happened to you, gimbal. You don't stop making stupid things." I don't touch the gimbal, but the gimbal is. This is the farmhouse ice cream. Mm, ice cream from the farm. Cacahuète, caramel. Oh, the gimbal don't want to work. Okay, I get it. The gimbal wants an ice cream. I have to get an ice cream. Bonjour. Alors, qu'est-ce que je vais prendre? J'ai vu que vous avez de la banane. Ouais, ça a l'air bien, ça, non? je, euh, je sais pas, il y a quoi d'autre sinon? Je regarde. Un cannelle, figue. Allez, banane aux pépites de chocolat, s'il vous plaît. Il y en a encore. Au cornet, merci. Il y en a encore? So where's my ice cream? It's going to be good. So you see the ice cream got it finally. My gimbal is complaining. I knew you wanted that. Now I have to follow the gimbal. The gimbal becomes the boss of my tour. Ça sera toujours merci. D'accord, je vous les pose là. Très bonne fin de journée à vous. Merci. Mm, mm, mm. Really, the gimbal don't want to work. That's not good gimbal because I bought to you the ice cream. So now you know you mustn't. It doesn't work in landscape. So you see the gimbals don't want to work, and even though he got his ice cream, yes, it's banana with drops of chocolate on it. That looks fantastic, no? Yes, of course. Prepare your prepare your tongue. Oh, look, you took a part of it. It looked like my nose. Oh, somebody bite it. Hmm, oh, it's good. Oh, it's really, really good. And cool, I can pass the harbor. Yeah, okay. Of course, Julie, tu es à côté de moi. Yes, I'm going to look the seagulls, you know? Ah, quarter two. That sounds like the end of the tour. You know, the bell is telling me what I have to do. I'm walking slowly and gently because the gimbal just do what he wants today. So he doesn't stop going crazy. So I mustn't move it very much. Hmm, it's so hot that the ice cream is melting, you know? The ice cream is getting smaller because of the heat. It's not due to me. And we're going to cross the harbor and we're going to finish our tour. I mean, to cross the little bridge. Oh, I think it's 21, 20 maybe. Not that cold. No, 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 Barbara. I don't eat the ice cream The ice cream is melting because of the heat. You see, look at that. Getting smaller and smaller. You see, look, it's you see it's dripping on the side. It's not my foot. You see, Dawn, I'm much more. I'm obeying much more than my gimbal. You ask me the carousel, and I show you the carousel. And when I say to my gimbal works, it doesn't. So, my friends, I think this is going to be the last postcard for you today. Wow, very close. You know, there is a beach next to that. Yes, I already spent the night in Honfleur a few times. Not today, but already. But I don't. I prefer not to be inside the city. I prefer to go outside of the city and to find a little hotel, like a farm hotel. You know, that's really nice. Hmm, I'm not eating. I'm just moving my mouth, but I'm not eating. Okay, don't say I'm eating. It's no, not at all. No, it's not me. You know, my hand forced me. Myself, I refuse. You know, because I'm on diet. So I completely refuse that. But you know, my gimbal decide, my hand decides, so I have to open my mouth because a part of that. Yes. So, my friends, I'm very happy to have you today with me in this tour. Thank you so much to have been with me. Thank you so much for your. Thank you, Natalie, and thank you so much for all your the of this tour. Because that's quite a way from me, no? And now I'm thinking about my 3 years of car. So take great care of yourself. And oh, my gimbal is not working. Come on, gimbal. Just a couple of seconds more, please. Okay, take great care of yourself and see you very soon with an ice cream. I see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow in Paris. Bye bye. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you. Bye bye de Québec. Hélène avec Champlain. Bye bye. Salut Julie.